the well-tempered clavier of J.S. Bach, the 48 preludes and fugues, have been performed by the great pianists throughout the last 2 centuries, or 3 centuries, is it? 1750? Getting on for 3 centuries. I've always loved them, but I've never really mastered them. And I'm not a virtuoso pianist, no way. But I do love playing Bach, and I love listening to Bach. Bach, as far as I remember reading once, was said to have written at the bottom of his compositions, "To the glory of God." For me, God is an intimacy. God is a feeling of closeness, no separation from one's surroundings and from whatever one is doing. There's this intimacy, and I believe Bach was a very intimate person, and needless to say, he enjoyed the company of his wives, having bore 20 children or so. That's a physical intimacy with another person, but an intimacy with inanimate objects and with, in this case, sounds, for me, has grown since I started to play these pieces very slowly. To be intimate with the written page in order to be able to produce a sound of a beautiful tone requires this intimacy where there's no separation. I was taught by the great spiritual master Adidas Samraj that non-intimacy is likened to the clenched fist, but intimacy is likened to the open hand. And when you put 2 hands together, there's no separation. There's no feeling of separation when there's this openness from the written, in this case, from the written music, through yourself to the finger, and then producing this tone into one's, and then one hears it. So the more I am intimate with the music, the more I'm able to reveal the differences between the lines that Bach's music is about, especially in the fugues. So this is a work in process, it's a project that will evolve, and I think I might do this for the rest of my life, getting to know what piano pieces or keyboard pieces that I'm able to manage. So the listener needs to be, I feel, not to do anything, not being, just to sit still or to lie down quietly and to savor the notes, to listen, to allow the notes just to flow through you without mind, without any stuff going on in their head. That's not easy, is it really? So as I'm savoring all the notes as I'm playing and discovering the beauty of these notes and dissonances, there's lots of dissonances in Bach, ninths and sevenths. Amazing. So all these different sounds. So I'm not out to perform the pieces in such a way that they are meant to be stimulating you or making you excited or what have you. It's pure and simple, simply the sounds that come about from this intimacy. As I said, this is a working process, and I will produce different pieces with different speeds. Thank you for listening.